We got a nice quarterfinals matchup going. Old Guys Texas, Atlanta Dazed, P1 popping up. Both teams trying to get their OGT, going to get their first based off spawns. Atlanta Dazed fighting for the garage control now. Looks like a little bit going to go their way. Get a couple first bloods going their way now. But 3 kills there to their side. Old Guys Texas wiped off the map. Atlanta Dazed going to grab control and already fighting for that P2. We love to see that right away. Exactly what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, Old Guys Texas, they did not want that whatsoever. Atlanta Dazed triple stack through bottom mid just to break those P2 spawns, and it works to their complete favor. Now, Old Guys Texas are going to be fighting from the backhand here. Only 25 seconds left on the clock, and Atlanta Dazed are poised to kind of lock down this P2. If they play it right, this kill would be a good one. That call out coming in. And, I mean, Old Guys Texas, they get the good side, and now they got the bad side. So this is kind of not the worst case scenario, but like I said, it's definitely not the way you wanted to start things.
Yeah, we do see a couple of Atlanta players are going to fall near this P2 side of the map. Atlanta Dazed trying to hold that one down. Only have one player left over there. That's going to be Benito. He's got some teammates trying to move up the map to help him out here. A couple kills going either way. OGT trying to still move across the open field, which is absolutely brutal, losing the players in the process. But a couple more going to spawn on that backside and immediately just going to get cut down. We should see it momentarily at least, but we see them trying to move up the map, and it's just brutal. I mean, you're going through basically a complete open field. Atlanta Dazed, they've got some gunnies on their team. They should be able to get a full 60 here if they don't mess up.
Yeah, and they are looking good to do so right now. 35 seconds off on the clock. You see the arrows. It's like a 4-on-4 battle here. 3 kills in the feed for Atlanta Dazed. Benito, the player, off to a hot start here. 4 in a row for him. Carnage not far behind with 3. And Alex popping 2s and on the rotation as well. You see Old Guys Texas. They know they have to rotate. 6 and 8. They are going to be the first players there, but Alex is reading spawns, popping 2s again, back to back. And it seems like somebody from Atlanta Dazed should find a kill streak here.
Atlanta Dazed popping off right now. You got 2 and a 4. Now only going to be 1 and a 5. Benito 6 and 1 right now on the map, having a stellar start up to that 5 streak. Let's see if he can get the 6 on the board. He's going to try to push on up. Does get taken down. Big kill right there for OGT. Still going to be down by about 45 points there. So going to have to get a big hold here on P3. They've got the time for now. Atlanta kind of push in from multiple directions. Alex, so this guy's got a straight shot. He's going to be someone you're going to have to deal with all series long. But OGT holding for now, getting some big kills. This could be massive for them time-wise. The Mash, he's going to try to get a flank, does get shot in the back. Big kills coming in from OGT and massive time as well. The rotation of P4 should be in here soon.
Yeah, regardless of the way that the slang's going right now for Old Guys Texas, you know, if you find the rest of the time here on this P3, you are going to be in the lead here. So that's something to kind of keep in your back pocket here. You're soaking that time, and that's what you need to do. The teamwork is there. Big 2-piece nade, but hey, what's it for? 15 seconds left on the clock. Atlanta Dazed have rotated to the new hill, but Old Guys Texas, they still have those apartment side spawns. They just need to find a couple kills. Big battle here at new.
Yeah, OGT trying to get this one pushed down in. Bolt, he's going to go from the back. His teammates nowhere near to help him out. No one near to help him out here, but Bolt does get one nice kill there. If he can stay alive, wait for his teammates to push on up. Jude's going to get a nice kill right there. Massive 1v1 winning towards the top of the stairs. His teammates trying to push in, but Mash and Alex slowly shutting them down. Bolt still alive, though, just contesting for now, trying to stay alive the best he can. His team up by 1 point, not much to go for there. But Atlanta Dazed in the hill. Bolt, he's going to get another one, staying alive. That 3 streak, 12 and 6 on the map, finally gets taken down. Atlanta Dazed back to trying to get some time, but OGT still on the contest. A lot of chaos going back and forth between the two teams. OGT spawning close, trying to get in this hill. Atlanta Dazed doing their best to get some time, but OGT keep contesting.
You see the OGT arrows, they are still flying at that old time. Player 2 Carnage, he's doing a great job of locking it down. 18 seconds left on the clock. Old Guys Texas are going to still try to break, but it's still a tall task given the way that Carnage is playing right now. They find that scrap time, but at what cost? Because you see the rest of the Atlanta Dazed at that new hill. They have the exact setup they want. They just need to use it to their advantage, and let's see how that goes. 4-on-3 fight here. Old Guys Texas, they have an opportunity to break, but it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, gotta go for this break here. OGT not looking too great if you can't get it, but I mean, I say that, I mean, the game's pretty close here, but Jude's trying to make a play, does get taken down. Carnage with a nice kill there. We see OGT now trying to regroup, getting their player numbers back up, everyone back alive. We'll see if this push can come through. Atlanta Dazed cut up and waiting. We see one player hiding by the fence. Benito going to get taken down. Carnage with a nice trade. Stewie, though, with a team kill, not going to help OGT out one bit. MV Panther trying to make a move now. Got behind a couple players, does get one. Oh, it doesn't secure the kill, does get taken down. 20 seconds remaining on the hill. You got to think the P1 P2 control is going to be pretty massive here. P2 obviously trying to hold that one down for the future, but OGT does get 3 kills here, pretty massive towards the back. Might have a chance to get some map control to play for that P2 in the future.
Yeah, the P2 in the future definitely got to be in your line of sight if you are the old guys Texas, because you re-break that P5. You have the opportunity to find some P1 time here because you have a little bit of presence, but Bolt gets cut down. Carnage finds one along with his two teammates. So for now, the Atlanta Days going to be locking down that time. And if I'm Atlanta, I'm trying to lock down this here. I do not care about that P2 until there's 20 seconds left, because you know, this is a good chunk of time you can find here, really put you out on top. This might be, you know, a difference maker in this map right here, but with old guys Texas finding the kills, you might have to switch your plan here.
Yeah, OGT definitely getting some nice kills. I mean, you see a guy like Bolt 19 and 10, we're looking pretty good on the map so far. But Atlanta, they've got a couple of straight shooters over there as well. Carnage up to 16 and 8, Alex up to 17 and 13. Some very good players in this lobby, fully expecting that in a playoff matchup. But OGT trying to play for that P2 now through the tunnel side. Atlanta Dazed trying to fight back for that as well. Benito going to be the first one here. Rival 9 in hand. Let's see if he can make a play. 3 players here from OGT. Benito going to take down the first one, trying to make a play. Doing what he can. Finessing right now. Trying to do anything he possibly can to stay alive. He's going to pick up a second. Has one more above him. Does get stunned out. We'll see what happens. Stewie going to get a nice one there. OGT still have an opportunity to keep pushing through tunnel, keep covering this straight. If they can get a couple more kills, they've got a chance to keep them as far back as possible. But MASH trying to make the hero play. He's got some help from Alex as well. Atlanta Dazed somehow piercing through the middle of the map, having an opportunity to maybe break this one open. And this is a hard push just as well. MASH able to get the kill on the hill. Has to try to cover the open, though.
These players are playing like it's a playoff match. You can see the POVs from MASH and Benito. They are cracked right now, and they are moving and grooving. So you love to see it, and that might be a difference maker here as to why the Atlanta Days are up 40 points right now. 30 seconds left on the P2. Old guys Texas do a good job of finding the initial start of that time. It's definitely not a full 60 for the Atlanta Days, and that's a W at the end of the day. Let's see if old guys Texas can kind of replicate what they did the first time around on this P3, because if you remember CNK, this is a full 60 for old guys Texas, and I mean, if you do that one more time, this is almost a tie game.
Be a massive one here from OGT. We'll have to see them get that push going pretty quickly. MV Panther gonna get taken down. Opportunity lost there, unfortunately, but Atlanta Days now, we'll see if they can hold it down. They do get some help. Their teammates trying to push across the map to get to them. MASH on a 5, looking to get that cruise missile secured for the squad. Could be massive now. The trophies do not stop them, but MASH making plays. How is he still alive? But Bolt, he's trying to make some plays as well, up to that 23 and 15. The guy is moving on the map, trying to do what he can for his squad. His teammates picking up some big kills. Atlanta Days trying to reflood towards that hill. Old guys Texas trying to stay alive, but the flood comes in. You see the cruise missile is secure, but Bolt picking up 2 big ones, looking for a third. If he can get it, would be massive. Big third kill coming in. Tries to nade his teammate out, but no big deal there. Bolt on a 4 now, 26 and 15. Hard carrying a little bit here, but MASH, though, this guy's an absolute unit on the map. Is going to pick up some big kills there. Gets the hill back to his team.
Yeah, Atlanta Days, I mean, it was a close game there after the first rotation of hills, but since then, it's been an Atlanta Dazed fest. I mean, they have played the right way from start to finish here at these second rotations. P1, P2, P3, I'm pretty sure they've gotten the majority of time on that clock. MASH with kill streaks in hand. You see the rotation to new is there. 10 seconds left to go, and this might be too much for old guys Texas.
I mean, Atlanta Days looking to close out the map 1 here. Not too much time left. OGT not able to get there. The contest does come in last second by Juji. Gets taken down. 250 going to be taken by Atlanta. They win map 1 on Skid Row to go up 1-0 in the quarterfinals matchup between the two teams. 250 to 146. I mean, it felt a lot closer, but at the end of the day, I mean, Atlanta, they had a couple of those massive hills, and it's just not much you could do about it.
I mean, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. He has the bomb in hand. That's going to be old guys Texas on the offensive end. And we see where they're going. They're going to back alley. It doesn't look like Atlanta's ready for it.
Yeah, old guys Texas trying to sneak on through here, checking their angles now. Atlanta trying to make a move right now. Carnage gets a nice kill. Doesn't get traded out. MASH, though, is going to lose his life in the process here. Juge taking him down. Carnage with a nice kill there. Does know this bomb is going. The bomb planter going down. Carnage gets another kill. He does lose another teammate in the process. 2v2 on the map, and Carnage goes for that third, looking for the ace on the map. Stewie now 1v2. Bomb down over by the B bomb site. He's going to turn around, gets taken down, and just like that, Atlanta Day is going to pop off and take map round 1. Yeesh.
Yeah, and I mean,
I think that was the ace, wasn't it?
Back and forth one for a second. No, Benito finds the final kill,
My
but
bad.
big 3-piece out of Carnage right there. Not 3-piece, but he finds 3 in the round. It's a good start to the game for him. You're expecting to win those defenses on a map like Skid Row. I think old guys Texas, they make the right play. They just don't really convert on it 100%, but I mean, I like the boldness. You know, you kind of got to steal away some of these rounds in search and destroy, and that might have been a good way to do it, but it doesn't pan out. Very close one. Let's see what Atlanta Days decide to do.
Daze bomb in hand. Gonna hit up that garage real quick, see what's going on. Maybe see if they can get some cars rebuilt real quick. But OGT Might have a little bit of info here. Stewie does get a ton of info. Gets out barely
Oh.
with his life. Only 20 HP remaining. Down from that 150. But Atlanta's still getting their push alive. Pushing up towards A. They've got one player to worry about. MV Panther. Watching their angle right now. He's going to push on up, though. Does take down one. Almost gets out. I mean, doesn't almost get out because Mash does take him down there. But Stewie with a nice trade. Alex gets a nice kill as well. Now going to be a 2v2 once again. Bomb quickly making its way towards the B bomb site. But Juge ready to check it. This bomb currently being planted. Bolt with a nice kill. Now 1v2. Alex in a situation here has to try to get this bomb down, but he's got a couple players watching him right now.
I think Bolt might have just spotted him. You see player 3 gonna strike upon that, maybe busting through that door, but he's ready for it. It doesn't matter. Well, guys, Texas, I mean, like the way they played that. You could see they react to those comms so well, them being bottom garage. You know, that player, I forget who exactly it was, taking that chow bottom mid. It was Stewie. He sees all those players, and you see those green arrows react to it so swiftly to just kind of adjust, take that top mid control. MV Panther finds the first blood. They force themselves over to B, but the reaction's too good. Shout out Bolt for finding 2 in that round. Back and forth start to things, 1-1.
Pretty typical, right? So I feel like we see this a lot in MW3 here, but MW3, MW2, MW2, and MW3 in 2024. Love to see it. OGT though.
Oh.
Bomb in hand. Oh, it looks like Atlanta Dazed right now they only have one player over here, but that's going to be MV Panther. He does sneak through. Juge gets a nice kill on to Benito. Massive kill for him, but Panther maybe a chance to get a kill here, but Stewie ends up picking it up. Now going to be a 2v4. Atlanta, only 2 players remaining. Going to have Carnage though. Massive player to have.
And you see Carnage taking over this control. I don't know if you noticed when it happened. They didn't kill an MV Panther, but MV Panther snuck through to Barber with just unnoticed at all through that smoke. And I don't think Atlanta Dazed were kind of ready for that. I think he had a little bit more information than they thought that he had. So now they move their way over to B. It seems like Mash is going to maybe play a one and done spot. He's playing the 50-50 here at A bomb site, and he is on the wrong side of that 50-50. So now he goes over to B, but first one goes down. Now he makes it a 1v2. This is most certainly doable.
1v2, 30 seconds to get that thing diffused. Bomb is a ticking, but Mash now trying to make a move. Has to try to spot out this player up in top window quickly. He is going to get shot in the back, though, pretty quick. One of those players sitting in a corner, and old guys Texas going to take a nice offensive round. Going to get themselves up 2-1. Nice to see an offensive round on the board.
A good corner out of Bolt. Has the info that he's bottom mid, and you know, if he busts through that door into bomb site, I think he's got the vision on that as well. Kind of nothing for Mash to do right now. So big offensive win out of old guys Texas. They make the good reaction to kind of sneak over to that B bomb site when they had the opportunity to. Now, I mean, if you win another defense, you're sitting pretty here in map 2.
So we're gonna have Atlanta Dazed grab that bomb once again. Looks like they're going over to the B side of the map. Gonna have Bolt and Juge to deal with over here. If you're not careful, they will rip your heads right off. Stewie does spot someone down long tunnel, but Bolt and Juge getting nice kills over towards that B long side. Not gonna be a 2v4. Mash pushes up, gets taken down. All 4 players off the map, and just like that, OGT back-to-back rounds take a nice defense, get themselves up 3-1.
Their shots are hitting this time around. Old guys Texas, they needed to warm up a little bit because, I mean, they're winning a lot of these gunfights here in this map. 6-1 for Bolt. Not sure exactly what kind of kill streak he's on, but that might be something to check into in the future. I mean, just a reminder for everybody, I'm sure you guys know because you play a little bit of rank play if you're watching, but those cruise missiles a little bit more powerful now in February of 2024. So if you can find one and Bolt's on a 5, they can be potentially devastating.
They do indeed slap, that is for sure. Now we see you. Bolt and Co. trying to make a move here. Looks like they're playing things a little bit safer this time around. But Atlanta Dazed have a ton of map control right now. They're covering that front tunnel. They've got a couple players in mid. The B side covered as well. OGT, though, looking to make their play. Looks like they want to try to push through garage. First couple players are pushing on in. Bolt, he's checking out this long tunnel, making sure no one's going to push on through. See one player close up to that bottom. That's going to be Benito. Does get himself pushed up, gets a nice kill. Looks like he's going to try to stay alive, just laying down, waiting for some team help, hopefully, here.
Ooh, big shots out of Stewie right there. Benito, not sure he's going to react. Alex with a big kill onto Juge. You still want Bolt to find this cruise. He is going to grab that bomb. You see 2 players pushing through Ticket. Can he win the fight against Alex? No, he doesn't. A big turnaround for Atlanta Dazed. Not only winning the round, but stopping the kill streak on that defensive end. That could be a round we look back at and say, hey, that was a big one. But, you know, still a lot of game left to be played here, CNK.
An absolute ton of game, that is for sure. But Now going to be a nice 3v2. I mean, 3-2. I don't know why I'm saying 3v2. Jeez, nobody's alive on the map right now. That'd be kind of wild. But OGT up to a nice 3-round count here. I say up to them, and they did lose the last round. Atlanta Dazed, though, slowly bringing themselves out of this very small hole. They took one shovel and just a little bit further, right? But Atlanta Dazed here now going to be on offense. Looks like they're trying to bring this one through the B side of the map, but Stewie ain't going to let that happen for free. Mash going to get taken down, sees a couple other players, calls them out to the teammates, has a couple nades in hand, and use those up. Bolt trying to make a play as well. Benito with the team kill on the Carnage. Not the player you want to take up, but Alex trying to make a crazy play. Does get taken down. OGT with a nice defensive round.
Well, guys, Texas, they took their shovel and they dug that hole 1 foot deeper.
Oh, not good.
Back to 4 and 2. It's going to take 2 shovels for the Atlanta Dazed to fight their way out of this rut they are in. Which is not too many shovels, not too many scoops, but
we could maybe
you
like
never want
rent an excavator.
You want to be the one. You want to be scooping out. You don't want to have to scoop back in, sort of situation.
Right.
All you guys, Texas, are coming in and scooping a little bit faster than Atlanta Dazed can scoop back in. The hole is growing, but let's see if they can rebound off that. But it's gonna be a quad hit to tunnel. This is gonna be a fight. Oh my gosh.
Alex with a massive 2-piece right there, but Bolt with a nice little trade, making sure he doesn't lose third player in the process. But Benito does get the info he needs. He's going to try to probably push up here. He's got a rival 9 in hand. You got to think he's going on a push. Mash with a nice kill. Looks like they lost this number 2 player. Bolt kind of behind the ball right now. Maybe a chance to make some kind of play. It is a 1v3. They've got to know he made it through this side here. There's no way they think he made it down tunnel. But
I don't think they do.
Yeah, one's laying down that backside tunnel. Now they know exactly where he's at. He is going to make a push, though. It does get taken down by Mash. And Atlanta Dazed. Hey, another big shovel right there. I tell you what, one closer. Going to be 4-3 right now. OGT still up at Atlanta. They've got a nice shovel going. Good technique.
This is their first opportunity, or I guess their second opportunity, but this is the first big opportunity to completely fill their hole of dirt and start digging Old Guys Texas's hole of their own to, you know, kind of fix up. But for now, Old Guys Texas, I mean, they got their shovel in hand. They're trying to get one more scoop out of there. I mean, 2 more scoops and they win the map.
Hey, those are going to be some big scoops, though. Let's be honest here. Let's see Atlanta Dazed on the offensive side. We'll see where they take this one. Taking things nice and slow once again. Trying to feel anything out that OGT might give them for free. They get a little bit of info on the Panther there as he crosses tunnel, but doesn't really help him too much. But we see a couple players moving up through the bottom garage now. Bomb going to be one of those players. Going to be Benito. And it looks like Mash pushing up. So 2 very, very talented players. But Bolt, he's getting a little antsy. We see the number 6 player. A little bit of a cheeky spot, Carnage. Just kind of watching over things. Let's see if maybe he can pick someone off. But Panther, his spidey senses are tingling right now.
And you can see how slow both of these teams are playing right now. We've already gone through 45 seconds of the round. And it seems like these arrows have barely moved out of spawn. We're all looking for info here. Everyone knows how important this round is. It's all about that first blood, and the double chow works to their favor. Atlanta Dazed find the first blood, but now you got to capitalize off of it. You still got 3 more players to work through, but you only got 29 seconds.
Ooh, this is the tough push. MV Panther, though, covering the tunnel. He's going to take down one, gets a couple more weak. Is having to hit a reload. The chow doesn't quite come out from Daze yet. One is going to sneak through. Gets towards that window. Panther does spot him out. He's going to bounce back up and down. Gets a little bit of help from his teammate Stewie, though. It's going to be a 2v3. Making a 2v2 as Atlanta picking up some kills. Have to get that bomb down very quickly. The number 2 player, Bolt, over towards that B side objective. Maybe going to be able to get a cutoff here. Bomb going down halfway through. Not a ton of time. Bomb ends up down. Atlanta Dazed, though, have to defend now. Bolt and MV Panther trying to make a play. Looks like they want to keep this speed up just a little bit. Carney's going to take down one. Bolt gets taken down as well, and Atlanta Dazed with a massive offense.
I mean, that was a nail biter right there. I mean, Old Guys Texas, they chow that bomb site and get them off. I mean, they win that round.
Just surprised they made it to the bomb.
I know. They were moving. They were most certainly moving and grooving. But, I mean, they fight their way through MV Panther. I mean, for MV Panther, it's kind of tough situation that player runs through tunnel and finds like the angle to not get spotted into Barber. But hey, I mean, so many little things happen. Both of Atlanta Dazed win their solo fights on the opposite sides of the map. They win that 2v2. Now it's a tie game here. Old Guys Texas on the offensive end. I mean, this is Atlanta Dazed opportunity to kind of take this game into their hands.
Here on the defense. Stewie and Bolt, 2 massive kills just like that. Make it a third. 1 player left. Just going to be Alex in a 1v4. OGT offensive side now trying to get that bomb down. Now, Alex has to hit a retake all by himself. four very talented players on the other side. He's going to get the first one down. That is going to be Stewie. He has to play things careful. Only 27 HP. It's a nice heal. Trying to stay alive. Gets taken down. And OGT with another big round.
Big round. We send it to match point right here, 5-4, and this is to even up the series at 1. Just a reminder, everybody. I mean, Atlanta Dazed win map 1, 250 to 146, and you know it was kind of a. It was a solid one, most certainly. I wouldn't say dominant, but Atlanta Dazed most certainly looked good. This map would most certainly be the bounce back that Old Guys Texas need to maybe, you know, send this series the distance. I mean, this is your first opportunity to kind of take control here of this series, and you got to close out this defense. I mean, you do not want this going 11.
I mean, you're going to be on the back of guys like Bolt right now. That guy's 10-4 right now. You know he's going to be one of those guys you're looking for to try to make a play here early in this round. Shut things out before you get to that round 11. But Atlanta Dazed, offensive side, trying to feel things out a little bit. They get a little bit of info towards tunnel. They don't like it. They are going to move themselves over to garage. A little bit of damage going back and forth. Juge now over on this B side for OGT, trying to hold things down as well. Does get shot up a little bit. Just trying to stay alive. Love to see people playing their life. With that 150 HP, a lot easier than 100 HP, Jake. You can talk about that. That's a lot easier to play your life. Play coming in. Jude's going to get a nice first blood there, but Alex is going to get a trade onto Stewie. Going to be a 3v3.
Another fight on the other side of the map. Juge gets cut down, so now a 3v2 situation. And Atlanta Dazed are moving a little bit faster than they were the last offense around. You see Bolt trying to get out with his life, and he might be able to do so. He does. There's still one more player around that's going to be MASH. 2v3 situation. Bolt's still alive. He's been doing a lot this map so far, but double chow works to their favor. MB Panther goes down as well. And we found ourselves in a round 11 situation, CNK. I mean, hey, what would you expect from playoffs, huh?
I mean, we love to see it every time, right? I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen at least one of the 2 playoff matches you get in a night, no matter what. Now, I hope we get it twice, just saying. Maybe go to a game 5, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, shout out to Atlanta bringing this one back a little. I say bringing it back. They weren't ever down by, like, crazy amounts or anything, right? But they keep the game nice and close. They get themselves right back in it. Now 5-5 OGT, though. Maybe sweating a little bit after that map 1. You know, you got to try to win this map 2. You don't want to go down 2-0. Getting a nice 1-1 would help a lot. They are on the offensive side. Unfortunately, going to lose that kill total there. So OGT bringing this bomb over to the B side, the old reliable like they had from that round 1 and a couple of the early offensive rounds. Going to be able to sneak through pretty quickly. Atlanta Dazed not seeming to see this one coming. They do have players in position to make a play, though, if this B bomb site does get assaulted.
Player 8 kind of had an inkling that something was going on, but the kills, they come too fast. Now a 2v2 scenario. Player 3 and player 2. It's going to be Bolt and Juge versus Carnage and Alex. Quite the 2v2 to close this one out. It's all going to be with this bomb down situation. You see Old Guys Texas holding hands, but Alex is going to insta-hop.
These 2 players are going to be sneaking around the back, though. They're going to have to try to make a play right away. We see Carnage is covering over. The bomb is going to get defused, and just like that, it's going to be a round 11 victory for the Atlanta Dazed to get themselves up 2-0 in this quarterfinals playoff match. Oh, no. Watching in general, it's brutal to see people not go for it. But now, Atlanta Dazed is going to be on that offensive side. We'll see what they get done. They've already got 1 player on the objective. A couple players pushing towards that B side, trying to get apartment side control. Alex is going to get a nice first blood on the map, but immediately that middle of the map is going to get pushed on in. But MASH and Carnage trying to do their best to answer back. Carnage with 2, MASH with 1. The A point now going to start getting captured. The first take on the way. OGT spawning up, trying to get their map control back. Ooh, that's
only 1 player. That team nade, not great for the vibes, for sure. It's going to be tough to kind of fight back onto this A point. You got 2 players on there, 2 ticks already through. You might have to chalk this one, but 2 kills come on through. Alex trying to lock it down, and there's 1 player left in the time. That's going to be MASH, and he's got to fight at least 1 more player. Stewie's going to cut him down. You see Bolt on that other side as well. Atlanta Dazed, they're using this opportunity to maybe get some B control here, but you already got 2 ticks on A. That's a big W for the start of the game.
Massive W to kick things off. I mean, Alex getting a nice kill there. But we're going to see the side of Atlanta Dazed now. Still trying to push this one on in. OGT, though, trying to do their best on the defense here. MASH with a nice 2-piece to kick things off once again there. Carnage with 1. And Benito looking for the 4th. Gets him taken down. This B point is going to get captured pretty quick if you get a couple players on it. The A point, 2 ticks down already. OGT know they're in a little bit of a desperate scenario. They have to get pushed on over to Diner. You lose that one, and this is going to be a little bit chalked, but MV Panther with a nice kill there. But Carnage, that man just shoots some nice shots every single time. He's always in a good spot, always a nice corner. But OGT, they get the kills. They clear out the objective, now looking to try to push these spawns back in.
Big re-break out of Old Guys Texas there. The downside is they already have 2 ticks on either point, so you know, just hopping on there for just a moment, you might be able to capture that bad boy. But Old Guys Texas, they're doing a good job of kind of keeping them away for now. But that opening kill from Alex, that might be the B point secured. You also see as well player one trying to sneak on in. Stewie is locking down top third. So while you do lose B, I mean, you can most certainly lock down A if you play it right. You do kind of have to flood these players out of that B area, though, because things can get dangerous if you let them roam around your spawn.
Dangerous indeed. But now we're going to be 11 kills for either team. 1 tick left on A, the middle objective. OGT on the defense, losing a couple players. Atlanta, 3 players up right now, trying to make their plays. You see a couple players trying to get around the flanks a little bit here, try to get some map control. But Juge, he's going to be up top towards that AC, trying to make sure he makes a play for OGT. But Alex in the hill, trying to stay alive. Gets a little bit of team help from the back here. They got to worry about that top AC, though. Carnage with a nice trade. Benito coming in with an aid kill as well. The A point almost gone. No one from OGT close enough to stop it. Just like that, the first round gone. All 6 ticks for Atlanta Dazed. Up 2-0 in the series. Now up 1-0 on the map.
And Atlanta Dazed, they play that offense fantastic. They get 2 ticks on that A point to open things up. They use that 4 down that Old Guys Texas get to kind of, you know, open up that B site. They fight through that bus station so well. The SMGs were playing fantastic. And now you kind of look at Old Guys Texas and you say, hey, I mean, you might need to win this offense if you want a chance in this series, because you do not want to go down 2-0 in control, especially on Karachi.
Yeah, going down 2-0 in Karachi would be a good time. Let's be real. But OGT here, they're going to make their way over towards the B objective right off the bat. If they can get some good time on Diner right away, it could help out quite a bit. But Atlanta, they've got Alex here. This guy likes to drop his 2 pieces. Is going to pick up 1, trying to stay alive. Almost gets the second, throws a nade, trying to clean it up. Does get pushed, does get taken down. Makes a lot of time for his teammates to make a move, though. Benito with 1, Carnage with another. OGT getting cut down on the map right now. The spawns already being pushed in as well by Benito on a 4 streak.
Benito is moving. He flies over to that junk area, and that's going to have Old Guys Texas spawning in a very awkward position. You do see Juge. He sneaks over to B, and they are going to have to take care of him at some point. So a nice sneaky play out of Juge to kind of open up that spawn. But as I say, that Carnage going to try to sneak on back in on a 3 streak, make it a 4 as they re-break that. But now Old Guys Texas, they have the opportunity to hop on that A point if they play it right. But those arrows, they're still playing for those kills.
Carnage, Benito, both on a 4, trying to get those streaks going. Benito gets taken down. Carnage still alive over towards B. But OGT going to be on the 8 point for now, but MWIII, he's going to deal with that. Never mind. Takes down 1. There's 2 more there. OGT getting a nice little stack going on towards the middle of the map. Stack the point. Word to Jims. The A point, though, not going too fast yet. Only 2 players on. The second tick on its way. Should be here shortly. Third tick going to get started. Atlanta Dazed know they want to respond to this, but the kill's still coming in. Juge with a couple of nice kills there. One from both as well, but Carnage and MWIII stop it with milliseconds left on the time, but the B point now going to get pushed in as the Diner going to be attacked by Stewie.
I'm not sure how MWIII is able to break that, and the rest of Atlanta Dazed, they're able to fight back onto that B point. But as I say that, Old Guys Texas, they're going to take that opportunity to sneak back onto that A point. This is going to be a capture, most definitely. And the next set of kills are most certainly going to be big ones. Minute 40 left on the clock for Old Guys Texas. Can they even the odds here at 1?
See what they can get going here is OGT only have the B objective to worry about, but we know with this map, it could be really brutal when there's only 1 objective on the map you have to worry about when it comes to defense here. So the offense going to have a little bit of a tough time. They have to sneak through these back spawns. Stewie is going to get up top in the back now. He's going to get called out there here shortly. His teammates picking up some big kills. He's got an opportunity to make a play. Benito picks up a 2-piece, though. Maybe a chance to get a 3rd. Never mind. Stewie does take him down. But MWIII gets a nice trade on the map, and OGT pretty much all pushed back. Only 1 player pushed up. That's going to be MV Panther. Gets a nice kill. Going to be able to get his teammates up the map now. Trading him out immediately. OGT going to have to make a play. Only 20 seconds remaining on the round. Some big kills coming in, though. Alex by himself in the back of the map. I take it back. The teammates are going to spawn right up. OGT getting some nice kills, but immediately getting traded out. OGT now 4 lives remaining. Have to make these lives count and the time count. 3 lives remaining now. Bolt, though, getting a nice kill on the map. Up to his 6. Going to have the cruise missile 4 later. But Atlanta cutting these players down, pushing the spawns back in. They end up securing it. And just like that, they're going to go up 2-0, which is a little brutal for OGT. Down 2-0 in the series and now down 2-0 in the control.
Atlanta Dazed 1 round of control away from sending themselves to the semifinals of the Gold Premade North bracket. Just that much closer to a championship, and they look like a championship-capable team. They just got to close this one out. They are on the offensive side, so it's a tall task for sure, but we saw them do it the first time around. Can they replicate it to close the series out here?
On the other side, OGT. Your season on the line. Have to make some big plays here. Starting out on the defensive side, when you're down 2-0 is going to help out a lot. Maybe a chance to make a play. This A point being captured right off the bat here by Atlanta. They're going to be a nice 1-for-1 trade on the map, and Atlanta picking up 3 kills right off the bat, making a 4th as Alex gets a double kill. Just like that, you're going to see Atlanta moving up the map as fast as they can. A couple players going towards the spawn. One player staying on the objective. That A point still being captured. A couple players making some impacts in the back of the map already. Atlanta Dazed making massive plays to kick things off. OGT, they're trying to do their best, but they just can't win a gunfight. Oh, no.
Not what you wanted to see. Atlanta Dazed have only lost 1 life so far. That spawn trap may be very well happening. What we were talking about before. Alex picking up another one as well. Stewie with a big 2-piece, make it a 3rd to open things up for Old Guys Texas. Now we have a reset here in the area. A point is gone. There is a cruise missile on Atlanta Dazed side for Alex. Don't forget Bolt has one as well. The live count has evened up just a little bit here, but minute 50 seconds for Atlanta Dazed to sneak on through here. And they close this one out in 3. It would be quite the dominant series.
It'd be a tough one indeed with only one objective left. That Diner Hill always so hard to push. Bolt's getting a nice double kill there. Up to 20 and 15 on the map, whereas Mash up to 20 and 12. Mash trying to make some plays, and he is making plays indeed. We do have these streaks available for either team. We'll see if the cruises come in at any point, but Alex pushes up, does get taken down. Some big kills coming in, though, from OGT. They've got another 5 streak going on Stewie. If he can get that one going, never mind. I take it back. Little caster curse there. Sorry about that, Stewie. That's on me. But Atlanta Dazed getting some nice kills here. Maybe a chance to push this one in shortly. But OGT, remember, they're going to keep spawning up really close to this objective. They're going to be able to push right over that back alley right away.
They're doing a great job of locking this down for the time being, but as soon as these kills start flying through, it's going to be very tough to take care of. Big kill out of MV Panther right there, but Mash is watching over top. Oh, he's holding a nade in his hand. The trophy's there as well, but they're on that point. You see all the Old Guys Texas players trying to flood through that back alley area. The cruise missile comes in, but all for naught as Mash picks up 2 more kills on a 5. One more player, and it's going to be Bolt. He cuts him down. He's going to be able to sneak on through, but there's still Atlanta Dazed players around. Can the Old Guys Texas shut them off at the point? I'm not sure. The contest is there, but the rest of the Atlanta Dazed are as well. They are able to save this, but they only got 4 lives remaining. They keep flying at that point. It's going to be Mash all alone. That contest is there.
Juge gonna be in the hill trying to get some kills down. Only 3 lives remaining for OGT. He'll make it 2. Atlanta Dazed still cutting people down. Carnage's gonna be in the hill. One of the players who do not want to meet, but Juge shuts him down. He's got the rival 9 in hand. Has one more player he's got to beat. Benito takes out his teammate. Now a 1v8 gets taken down, and just like that, Atlanta Dazed winning in a 3-0 fashion in the series, in the map. Are going to move on in the playoffs. Unfortunately, OGT are going to be eliminated, but had a heck of a season to go with.
Most certainly. I mean, if that game 2 goes the other way, I mean, you never know what can happen in a series like this.